Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Maisarah Binti Yusoff. I choose the medieval civilization in Prague, Bohemia. But the name of Bohemia now is changed to Czech Republic. History of Prague. Prague is found at 9th century near riverbank that the river name is Vltava. By the early 10th century, Prague Castle had developed into an important trading center, where merchants from all over Europe gathered. People usually use stone and lime to build a building, and Prague is the major center of economy and religious activity. Now I will explain more about Prague. Prague is built along the river bank that is called River Vltava. At the left photo, I put a white arrow and you can see that is where the river Vltava. There are monasteries of Christ and Jewish. At that time, there are many churches they built and is nearby. The church is also scattered, so if you go everywhere in Prague, you can easily find the church. Now I will explain more about Prague. Prague is built along the river bank that is called River Vltava. At the left photo, I put a white arrow and you can see that is where the river Vltava. There are monasteries of Christ and Jewish. At that time, there are many churches they built and is nearby. The church is also scattered. Now, I will explain about principle of urban form. At the first picture, I put a red arrow. The red arrow is show the grid in the Prague. Housing is very close to each other and near to the church. At the first picture, I put a star too. The star is the black star is the church, and you can see the around the church have a housing. And you can see the irregular arrangement of building too in first picture. About the road is straight and continuous between one and another, and the street were narrow. So that means the main road and the small road are connected. Almost all the building they build is a hut because they want to save space because they have a limited land. That's why they build a high building. Now I will talk about an urban element. Prague has the Royal Garden is an Italian Renaissance garden. Royal Garden is in the Prague Castle. It is a public space and people can come there to see the beautiful of the Royal Garden. Others is Church of Our Lady before 10. This church is the main church on the old town of the city, and it is a Gothic design, and Gothic design is very famous at the Prague city. Many buildings have a Gothic design. Other is a Prague astronomical clock. It representing the position of the sun and the moon, and it display a various astronomical, and there is a very unique clock.